know I've said this 2 recordings already. I'm going to say it in a third one. Why are they making the best episodes they've ever made in the possibly last season of the show?
It's almost like they knew, well, they had to have known that this was the last, so this was their excuse to just go all out.
Howard the Duck marries Darcy. First of all, jealous.
Right?
Just gonna throw that out there. Anyone who can land Kat Dennings. Good lord.
Hold on. I know it's not MCU canon, but lest we forget, he also got what's her name from Back to the Future? Leslie Tompkins.
Oh, got it. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. One of these days on a podcast where we talk about wrestling, I'm gonna have to tell you about how AEW fans drove Kat Dennings away from being open about liking wrestling online because they're all fucking weirdos.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. But anyway, so we have to talk about some things. Cause did Kat give birth to that egg?
I have questions.
That thing's big.
Yeah.
I hope that she was given the most MCU-ified epidural on the planet. That or Darcy's a fucking champion.
Seriously.
Because, holy crap, she gave birth to something a third of the size of her husband. And I do like how they went, hey, remember how we had 2 seconds of Darcy and Howard interacting in season 1? Let's make that a whole episode.
Yeah, this is literally the follow-up to that episode.
That was literally them in the office going, does anyone have anything they'd like to do before we can't do What If anymore? And that one person went, hey, so what if we pick up where Darcy and Howard had a child? They all went, how long have you been holding that in for, Ted? He's like, a while. Now's our chance.
And I appreciate them for it.
I don't remember off the top of my head what they all said, but for this resort, couples cliff diving off Vormir.
Yeah.
It only works better if you go there with someone you love. That might be the darkest joke they've ever put in the MCU.
Probably.
Holy shit. Alright. So, I don't know who got the original message out. I would assume it was the Grandmaster that got the original message out. But this intentionally turns into their love child is the most powerful thing on the planet. And everyone from the Grandmaster to Was the Collector, now Caecilius, to S.H.I.E.L.D., the Frost Giants, Zeus, Malekith, the Black Order, on accident, Thanos, on accident also, all going at a giant quest to steal their child.
These are the kind of plots you see in
Saturday morning cartoons.
Yeah, or screwball comedies from like the 50s.
Yeah. And they're the perfect two to do this. And it's one of those things where, again, these are the things I want What If for. I think that's something that irritated a lot of people about season 2, is they made a storyline that took up like 4 of the episodes, connecting one character through a bunch of stuff, and it wasn't as random as what these are. And I think they realized that was a mistake.
Yeah, and I'm, if I recall correctly, I was pretty positive on season 2, but
I was positive. Go ahead.
But I think what I really want, and again, it's frustrating me to no end that this is like they're putting a cap on this premise, because this could just be the thing they do like every either every year or every other year to just have a series of shorts. Like, and if they're as like wild and imaginative as this episode, and I'm pretty sure this is like probably the highlight for some people. This could last a long time if they wanted it to.
It could. I was pretty positive in season 2 as well, but I will say when they connected a bunch of stuff to one or two characters, it hampered the ability to go nuts with other episodes like they have with season 1 and 3 here.
I won't deny that.
Yeah, this is one of those things where, again, there's no rules. Well, you literally had Zeus talking about how he had to go back to an orgy in this episode. They aren't afraid... And again, couples cliff diving at Vormir. They aren't afraid to say some things in these that they wouldn't say in regular movies.
True.
And give or take, they aren't getting everyone as voice actors. I'm pretty sure they didn't have Russell Crowe. I'm pretty sure they didn't have Mads Mikkelsen. I don't think they had, shoot. What's the doctor's name that played Malekith?
Oh, Chris Eccleston.
Chris Eccleston. I'm pretty sure for those roles they didn't have the actual people there. Unless I heard them wrong. Like, Caecilius did not sound like Mads Mikkelsen.
Oh, no, absolutely not. And
yeah,
the impersonator who played the Grandmaster, Matt Friend,
I didn't know that was an impersonator.
Well, that's all the more reason to
Holy
praise
shit.
his voice work.
Legit thought that was actually him. Holy shit. Wow. That's all I gotta say. I thought that was actually him. Holy shit.
Trust me, I had to look that up too because I'm like, wait, that can't be right. It was like 99% close until I can't explain like why that isn't him unless you just like know Jeff Goldblum's voice. There was just something with the cadence that was like it was kind of uncanny valley where it's like he got this close but something fell off, so I looked it up and like, oh, okay, so it is an impersonator.
Wow. Jesus. Do you have up who played Caecilius and Malekith?
I can't find Caecilius, but Stephen French was Malekith.
Okay. At least
Jared Butler.
Gerald Butler, not Gerard. Gerald Butler. Okay. For a hot second, I thought you said Gerard Butler and went. They didn't get the actual actor. They went and got another A-list actor.
Yeah, no. This is Jared, not Gerard.
Jared Butler. Okay, I was like, I had a hot moment where I had a stroke. I'm like, what casting decision was that? Also, if that was him, holy balls, he knows how to case off his accent. But and that was not actually Russell Crowe being Zeus, correct?
Yeah, no, that was Darren DePaul.
Darren DePaul, okay. Yeah, that's... And also, what if is another thing where everyone who does not like her, just go into a corner and figure out what's wrong with you because you're the problem. Darcy was one of the best supporting characters in a Marvel film ever.
Oh, yeah, no, of course.
I cannot get over how people are like, I couldn't watch the Thor films because of Darcy. Like, A, she's in maybe 20% of it, and B, Kat Dennings is a delight, and there's something wrong with you.
Seriously. Do we need to bring up the "you don't deserve women" card?
I need to have someone animate something stupid so I can have it on the thing to bring it up because it's coming up more and more often than I thought I'd ever need it ever since I went off on that tangent. We need a "you don't deserve women" and an ovaries. At some point, I will. Once I'm a little bit more caught up on bills and going into next year, I will have someone make something for that. But all right. Anyways, I the needle drop with them actually playing the Kiss song, which is something I did not expect them to license for something like this.
I'm not as surprised.
I'm surprised about it being in What If. I'm not surprised them licensing Kiss, because this could be something that literally no one watches and they license Kiss for it.
True. It's just this song specifically I've been hearing in movies more often.
Yeah, that it is up there. But that moment was great. And then the classic parent moment backing out. I love that they named her Birdie too. That's really good. Oh my goodness, people, why am I important now? Yeah, it was really good. It was really, really good. This is the strongest first start of a season they've had for What If, in my opinion.
And I'm kind of surprised that how much I'm liking this season, because I've heard some mixed things about season 3, and seeing it for myself, I'm way more confused.
Yeah, it's one of those things where I see them complain and I'm like, okay, write down what you complained about, and I can't wait for it to physically not be in the episode. Because I think half the time they complain about this, someone sees a still and they go, I bet you that's how they got there, and I'm going to say that's what happened. Because I've seen complaints online about Marvel movies, any movies specifically, but Marvel movies where people will literally see it on a Thursday, make up a complaint, sometimes even full wholesale ass characters that aren't in these movies, and go, yeah, it ruined the movie for me. And then someone will go, they seriously fucking did that, and believe them, and then not go see the movie off of them literally making up a lie about an event that did not happen in the movie. It's unreal to me. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's got half of this done. Got another half to go, which we'll hit on tomorrow in our next recording session. This will be for you guys. I'll just have them, since they all get edited for me now because of StreamYard, these will all just go up one day after another, so you're going to have stuff for like 8 days in a row. So, Happy New Year's whenever this one hits, if it's beforehand or afterwards. I hope you're doing great. But, alright. Mike, where can everybody find you?
You guys can find me on various social media sites at Captain K42. You can check out my quick thoughts on letterboxd.com/CoachK42. And you can follow Renegade Pop Culture on Facebook and Blue Sky at Ren Pop Culture. You can also find us on YouTube, on Podchaser. Consider supporting our Patreon at patreon.com/Renegade Pop Culture. Listen to all of our podcasts on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen. And last but not least, everything can be found at renegadepopculture.com. Need an escape? So do we.
Absolutely, and you can find me everywhere at Organoid Zero, mainly on Twitch and YouTube. Depending on when this lands, I will be back more on my actual Twitch when the end of the year comes, because a lot of out-of-state work trips and other things coming up where I cannot stay consistent, so I just said screw it, and I'm going to start over fresh when the new year happens. And if you're into cosplays and stuff like that, you can check out my Instagram at Organoid Zero. Until next time, you'll see you all later. Peace. Bye!